So, writing. Hey guys, my name is Iasmina and welcome back to my channel. So, I write books. You might know that, you might not, because I haven't talked about that in a long time. Many different reasons why, but one of the things I really wanted to do this year was to document my writing process and make more videos about writing for you guys. And you know, I thought it might be really interesting to do a sort of vlog-esque series on my progress, on what I'm doing right now, and different stages of the process. So each video or each part will be focused on a specific process of writing and publishing a book. So right now what I'm doing is rewriting a book that I've written before, that I've rewritten before many times, that I've edited, that I've, you know, so it's kind of, I have revised and edited it and now I am rewriting it. So it's not like from the very start. I will do that with a different book that I'm writing, but this is kind of obviously in more the middle process of being created. But still I wanted to make this because I thought it might be interesting for you guys. So it will just be snapshots of what I'm doing on this book, and then I will have a wrap up or something at the end, and obviously, yeah, it's going to be over a period of time. So if that sounds like something you want to watch, please keep watching. And yeah, let's get on with how I write a book. It's a process. It's definitely a process. I've written a few books so far, right? And they're in various stages of the process. There's many stages of this process and it takes a long time, especially when obviously, you know, I have a day job, so I can only allocate a certain amount of time to my writing projects right now, and so it's really slow. But it doesn't help also when you're really stuck with something, which I have been for quite a while on this particular project. This particular project is the very first book I ever finished, and you know, a lot of people tell you never publish or never try to do anything with a first book you've ever written, and I would tend to agree with that. However, this book has been with me for the past 10 years and it has been rewritten for those 10 years. As I learned new things about writing, I implemented that into this book, and so the book that it is right now is like 200% different than, you know, the book I started out with. It's a totally different book. It kept progressing, it kept being different, and that's the reason why I can't let it go, is because I was never super satisfied with it. I always thought that it just wasn't right. It wasn't right, and I couldn't really figure out why. I can go into the story of what happened with it and, you know, how I ended up getting feedback on it, but regardless, I was stuck for a long time on this. I was writing different projects, but you know, in the back of my mind I was always like, oh, I need to finish Hunting Vienna, I need to do something with Hunting Vienna, I need to publish Hunting Vienna. So I decided this year I'm going to make genuine progress on Hunting Vienna and hopefully get it as close to publishing as possible. And again, I will make separate videos on how I plan to publish and all of that fun stuff, but this video or this series is just going to be, you know, my progress and what it looks like to work on books, to write books, to edit books, and every single step of the process, as much as I can film, as much as I can make it interesting to you, because some parts of it are more interesting than others. Okay, so I have my planner here and I wrote down my writing goals for 2020, and the first thing on that list is finish clean rewrite of Hunting Vienna, which is what this video is about. And then I have a finished rough draft of Hunting Vienna prequel, finished detailed outline of books 2 and 3 in the same series, and finished clean rewrite of Crooked Hearts, which is another one of my books that I've talked about in the future. But the most important part is the first one, obviously, which is finish the clean rewrite of Hunting Vienna. So I was stuck for a very long time on this. This is a outline and a lot of things about my book, which you should obviously not read because spoilers. But the part that I was stuck on for a very long time is, how can I say this without spoiling the book? This is the difficult part in this sort of series. Oh, my cat is doing stuff in the background. Anyway, So part of this book is this sort of scavenger hunt of historical artifacts and locations in Vienna, and I had always had a certain amount of these sort of clues laid out, like since the beginning of writing this book. They didn't really change that much, except I knew that I wanted to change it now because there was just something off about them, and they were also a really odd number. I think there were nine sort of parts of this scavenger hunt, and 9 is just not a great number, so I knew I wanted to make it 7 because 7 is such a great number in so many ways. But that unfortunately meant that I had to rewrite these clues, you know, cut down on ones that I was very fond of, you know, the saying, kill your darlings. With this specific part of the book, I really struggled killing my darlings, but I did it, I finally did it, and I am so happy with this. I finished figuring out these clues last week and it took me a while because I was so stuck that I didn't even want to think about it, and I didn't for months. And at some point I was just like, okay, come on, Iasmina, I need to figure this out. I just need to sit down and brainstorm and just figure it out. And last week I did, and I don't want to show you because it's spoilers, but it's in there. It's all the detailed, you know, explanation of how the clues work, how the characters figure them out, and how it sort of combines with the rest of the plot, because it's not the main plot of the story, it's just a plot of the story, but obviously it had to be cohesive and had to be interesting and exciting, and the pacing of it had to be right, and just so many things that I need to figure out, and that made me stuck for a very long time. But I got unstuck, thank God, and now I can continue rewriting. So this is what I'm doing now. This is the part of the process that I'm at. I am trying to rewrite Hunting Vienna from scratch, completely different. Like, I've totally ripped out the document, not ripped out, but like cleaned out the document as in it's empty, except for the first few chapters that I've already rewritten a while ago. So it's completely new. Like everything about this book is completely new. There's obviously some parts that I've kept, but I've just reworked them so much that it's a completely different book. And now my focus is on, you know, just sitting down and rewriting this book of mine. I'm going to show you a little bit of how I do that and how it progresses over the next who knows how many weeks, months, hopefully not months, hopefully at least, I would assume it would take at least a month, but who knows with my writing progress. It's up and down. I'll just say that it is up and down. So I think that's everything that I wanted to say now, but I'm just gonna show you, you know, how I'm rewriting it next. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you at my desk carefully how I work. So I have my laptop here, and then I have my monitor here, and this is sort of my setup. So I have the old version of Hunting Vienna on this screen, and then I have the new version on my laptop, and I've completely stripped it down so that I only have, if it can focus, I really don't know how well you can see that, but I'm at page 59 at 15,605 words right now, and obviously the full draft of the old book is 264 pages, 69,284 right now. I've also stripped out stuff from the old version too, so it was around 70,000, or well, at some point it was 75,000, but sort of that amount. So that's where I would like to be at the end of this rewrite as well. So apparently I like sitting on the floor when I give these updates, but that's just how it is. And I was just getting ready to film a normal sit-down sort of video, but I also figured I should give you an update on my progress with Hunting Vienna. So right now I am at 7,066 words, page 64, and chapter 9. In case you're curious, I started writing chapter 9 yesterday, and I'm hoping to finish it today. So far I'm averaging about like 500-600 words per writing session, and that's like, this is a rewrite for me. This is draft like 1,000,000 of this book, so it's not like I'm trying to get like as many words down, any words down as fast as possible. I'm trying to be more selective because I will do edits afterwards, of course, but I still, you know, I know what I need to accomplish, so I am trying to be a bit more selective of the sentences and the dialogue and things like that, and so it is taking, it's slower, I would say. I'm not writing as many words per session, but you know, the point is to get there, so I'm hoping to get there soon. Also, last week I had an epiphany for writing a new project, which is always great. When you're trying to finish a project that you started 10 years ago, it's great to have that new shiny project to also think about. But that is that's in the very beginning stages of it, you know. It's like planning, world building. I have to figure out so much stuff, so I'm not worried too much. It's kind of nice to go back to that every now and again when I'm like, you know, when I don't want to write necessarily. I can do some world building, I can do some character development and things like that for the other project that I haven't started writing yet. I have an idea for what I want to do with that. I want to film that as well. But right now I'm trying to move forward with this draft of Hunting Vienna, and then, you know, having that sort of shiny new project on the side to keep me entertained when I need it is also fun. So. But yeah, it's been going well. I don't really have anything bad to update. I did figure out one more thing that I want to change in the beginning to give the character more, to make the character more proactive in the beginning, even more than he is now. He is a kind of proactive, but I do want to push it a little bit further and make it better in that first chapter, because I think that would help. I'm not sure, but I think it will help. But otherwise, everything is going according to plan, according to my outline, so that's I think that's everything for today. Today's coffee is in my mug that I painted myself. Isn't it pretty? So today is the 9th of February. It is a Sunday, and I'm just getting ready to film some videos. That's why I look like this. Writing update, let's see. I made a lot of progress yesterday. I'm quite happy with that. So in the last clip I was at around 17,000 something words, and today I am at 22,027 words, which is very nice, and most of that was done yesterday. So the one thing I notice is, even though I try to write every day, I mostly end up writing in the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, because full-time job and, you know, life and things happen. However, these last couple of chapters that I did yesterday were a lot of copying from my old drafts, because there was stuff that I wanted in the new draft as well. It's just I have to go back and edit them more, just so I can, well, edit them and make them fit a lot of the new stuff that I changed. So I will definitely have to go back and edit these last couple of chapters more than the ones I had before. Still, I made quite a lot of progress, and I'm very happy about that, so cheers! Okay, so I just sat down to film some videos, and I thought I should also give you an update, since it's been a while since I filmed the last clip of this video. Just pulled up my Word doc, and I am at 27,492 words. Yesterday I went and wrote for about 3 hours in the coffee shop, and I made quite a bit of progress. I also recently started working on the draft of the prequel, which I mentioned that I also want to start working on this year, and I did. Right now that's only at 1,095 words, and my goal for that is around 40,000 words. I think it's gonna be a shorter novel, but we'll see how it progresses. Maybe it will become a full-length novel. I'm not sure. It's just right now a draft 0. But I'm realizing as I go on with Hunting Vienna that I will need to go back and do a lot of editing, because I'm just focusing on plot and getting the restructure in place, and there's a lot of stuff that I'm missing. I'm missing descriptions, I'm missing little character moments here and there that I know should be there, but I just want to sort of get through it more quickly, and so I'll just put it in afterwards in editing. And I always make notes to make sure I remind myself that this needs this and I should add things in afterwards. So it's gonna require some editing, obviously it will, but maybe more than I set out to do, you know? I thought I would do a lot more editing during this process, but I think I'm just gonna leave that to the next step, and that is editing. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm hoping today I can write some more so that I can get to 30,000 words. Maybe, I don't know, I have to film some videos and then I'll get back to it and see. That is all I have for now. So excuse this, I can't be bothered to do anything about my face right now because I'm just gonna record this clip. So today is Saturday the 14th? I'll just insert a clip here. Apparently I don't know what day it is, obviously, because now we're in sort of lockdown in Denmark because of the coronavirus, so it's just sitting at home for long periods of time. So I've lost track of time. But honestly, this is a very good time to write, and today has been one of the most productive days I've had so far. I've written 4,000 words and it's 4 o'clock. I've written since about 12 o'clock. There's still some hours left in the day, so hopefully I can get even more than that. So I'm very happy about that, and also tomorrow I can get a lot done. Usually Sunday is my video filming day, but I'm super happy that I've made a lot of progress. Denmark is in lockdown for the next 2 weeks. Everything is closed, we work from home, but that gives me a lot more time to read and write, which is great, because that means I get to do a lot more progress on this book, which I'm very happy about. So now I can say that I'm halfway through. I'm at almost 34k, you know, between 65 and 70k is my goal for this draft. I will have to go back in and edit in a lot of details, have to go back and add things. But I'm still aiming for about 65 to 70k, so I would say I'm about halfway through, and I'm very happy with the progress I made. Right, so I just finished filming some videos and I'm spent, but I also wanted to do a little update on the book. Right now I am at 34,676 words. Yesterday I wrote a lot. I wrote about 4,500. I wrote more after the clip I filmed yesterday, and I haven't gotten a chance to write anything today, so I think I'm gonna, after I clean all this up, I'm gonna show you what this place looks like filming a bunch of videos from my YouTube channel. It's a mess. But I'm gonna go back to writing after this, I think. Well, I should probably edit first, but I'm gonna do some more today. So yeah, and I've also decided, actually, I think yesterday, I've decided that I might try Canon Rebel in April for the prequel to Hunting Vienna, because I think it's, right now in my head, it's like a shorter novel, so I'm aiming for around 40,000 words, and obviously Canon Rebel you can do whatever you want. So I think that would make a great project for Camp Nano, because the other book that I mentioned that I might do Camp Nano for, I think I will do in July, because I don't think it's possible that I'm gonna finish Hunting Vienna this month. But I could still work on the prequel for that during Camp Nano, because it's the same project, so I think it would be easier than starting a completely different series. So that's also something I decided. It might still be possible for me to finish this by the end of this month, but especially with the lockdown and everything, I have a lot more time. But I don't want to say. But I'm just gonna show you real quick what this place looks like. So this is my bed right now. This is all of the books. And there's a pile over here, there's a pile over here, and a pile over here. This is such a mess. And that's my phone where I monitor. So my camera is like on this tripod, and I have my lights. Oh, my lights up here. So this is the aftermath of showing you guys a lot of books. And I have my notes there as well. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that because I always find it funny that it's such a mess. It's such a mess after I film these videos, but that's how it is. Okay, bye. I also just realized that since I'm halfway done with the book, I should probably also end this first part of the video here, just because it's already getting too long. So I think it's gonna be 2 parts at least with this rewriting process series. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here for now. I hope you enjoyed my vlog, this first part of my vlog, and seeing how it progressed. It was a bit slow at times, I know, but it's just, you know, progress is sometimes slow, sometimes it's fast. You really can't predict, you know, what other things I have to do and what mood I'm in, so I'm just kind of trying my best. I think is the thing, I'm trying my best, but we'll see. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this first part of seeing me rewrite Hunting Vienna, and I will see you in the next part, hopefully soon. So yeah, I hope you have a great day, and see you next time. Bye! This is the most annoying cat toy ever, but she seems to like it. Yeah. Nummy. What's up? Nothing? Okay.